go. Greetings. I am Lies and I use she, her.
And I am Scandal, and I use they, them.
And let's play a game together.
Yeah.
Ooh. Finally. Everything is getting back to how it's supposed to be.
Suddenly, the very ground beneath our feet starts to quake.
I was hoping somebody was falling over or something. I was like, that's an amazing crashing sound.
In the distance, I can hear some sort of explosion. The sound of screams fills the air.
Oh dear. Corazon! I don't care about any of the other people here. It's okay.
Honestly, my biggest thing would be like, are we on the ground?
Yes.
Is that what that means? That Corazon, like, Nadia specifically looks to us because we fell down? Because I have to admit, like, her going, I can see a Corazon, and then looks around going, is everyone alright?
Uh-huh.
You know, like, because your first thought could be that person, like, you're really excited, you also just asked somebody to marry you.
And you're like, oh god!
And I just saw you and you got your body back, and I had this thing, and I'm like, ah! And you'd be like, is everyone okay? You know?
Are you alright?
Nadia lurches forward, grabbing my hand and tugging me to her.
We all hear an explosion in the distance, and the ground shakes.
I really have to say, I am starting to more aggressively feel like Nadia is kind of treating us like a child. Or, again, like you were much more it was much more intended to have Nadia, big, tall, strong, powerful, commanding woman, take care of tiny little whatever.
And
it's actually basically a little damsel in distress, as it were. And it's really frustrating. It's fine. Grabbing her, tugging me to her.
Yoink.
Stop that. It's in public. Around us, the world seems to right itself again. What now? That came from the palace. Oh, you need to go see what happened.
Me, the ruler of said palace and all the people in it.
The palace is very much experienced.
Has not been concerned about all of her people in
or
the
her
palace.
Friends.
Or her family. In the palace.
It's fine.
It's okay. But Astra cares, so he's good.
Yeah, okay. He fills in for her. It's Muriel sneezing. That's what it is. I love that. You're like, oh god, now I'm gonna...
I was like, we changed the screen. I was about to sneeze so hard, and I'm just like, Muriel sneezes aggressively from the, shift to the ground. It's nothing good.
Together we rush towards the palace, and unknown disaster.
I walk slower than everyone else running, because I don't run.
Because also, I still have my body back. And partygoers stream past us in terror, piling towards the exits and trampling each other.
Hang on. How do we see that from outside of it, or have we gone through the piled exits? And has no one left the palace? We're out all the way in the garden, and we get somehow into the palace to see them still running.
Even though the entire party
towards.
is spread all over the grounds as well, including the maze. So you would probably see a lot of people actually curiously coming forward going, what the hell is this?
Or you should hear people screaming near you as well. What the fuck?
I don't know.
They're very distracting.
Ahead, I can see two figures trying to calm the terrified masses. Orja and Natika. People! Would you calm down, please? Beans! I feel like that was a reference.
Beans!
What is "oh beans" a reference to?
I don't know. I assumed it's a British term, question mark?
Oh, beans.
Come here, beans, you lovely creature.
Someone
going, I can't
Somebody
curse.
like, I need my toast! Beans, they all flop everywhere.
That one, or just being like, I can't curse, so I say, this is beans, absolute beans.
Right, or at least the writers can curse.
Yeah, I don't know.
Beans!
I have appreciated that we've played a couple of dating games that just have full-out, F-bomb curses from the characters.
Honestly, it's very refreshing.
It's pretty those guys are cussing, and honestly, well-timed.
Yeah,
I agree.
Cussing is just another form of expression.
Help! I'm on fire! I cannot seem to stop being on fire! I'm getting better.
I'm getting better. Another harried partygoer throws a bucket of water over everyone, catching us in the splash zone.
That is a large bucket if it's everyone.
I'm also did you literally stop behind us because Muriel was in the way? And you managed to throw it up and over Muriel to hit everyone. That's Muriel, who's huge, there's Astra, there's Nadia, and there's you, and then there's this other partygoer.
Well, also,
that's 5.
The halls are flooded with people. all, quote, rushing towards the exit, and these two trying to calm everyone down, and someone throws a bucket over all of the entire
that's
hallway.
Even bigger.
The whole hallway.
Damn.
Shamu
They have a water spell on that bucket.
jumps up in one of the decorative side rooms.
Do you know what's actually really funny?
We're in the splash zone.
Okay, so I'm sorry, I hate to spoil everybody's fun,
Do it.
but I swear to God, even when you go to SeaWorld, and if you ever participate, I'm not saying you should,
Yeah, it's fine.
but I'm just like, so when I was a kid, I
Uh-huh.
went to one of the shows, and I was always disappointed because I was like, there's not enough splash. Like, I have to say, for me,
not splashy enough.
yeah,
And
splash
you get
zone
Scandal there as a tiny child going, needs to be
Need more
20% splashier.
in the splash zone. Also, by the way, why the fuck is our character the splash zone? Sounds like somebody from California. Anyway,
okay.
Nadia steps forward, calmly wringing a little water out of her hair.
Aye.
She clears her throat and addresses the crowd in a booming voice.
You're acting like this is a crowd, not a fleeing mob.
Aha.
This is not a bunch of people running around in circles. You've said they're very organized, rushing towards the exits.
And also, you have hallways that are funneling these people in specific directions. You
Towards
can't
the
yell at
exits.
everyone. And
Well-
also, depending on what's going on inside, you don't have any ability necessarily to control that because you don't know what they're running from.
Well, also I'm just saying, there's a difference between addressing a crowd of people who are milling about or running in circles and a directed mob running that way, trampling over each other. They're all so determined to get that way.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I'm not disagreeing there. I'm just like, there's something.
Ahem. That's enough. Settle down.
You're shitting me. Okay. Silence falls over everyone.
That I can see, I assume. The
They
entire
all stop
palace
running.
grounds.
Yeah, the whole thing. Everybody screeches to a halt.
The entire palace and all the grounds.
Out of Looney Tunes comedic timing, they all pause.
Perfect. Peace and quiet. That's better, isn't it? I'm proud of you all. Oh, Nadia, you're right on time. We've got a bit of a problem here.
Oh, really?
I guess. I gathered. What exactly? I say as no one interrupts, no one interjects, no one reaches out what they need. The person may or may not continue to be on fire.
Okay, so hang on. My whole ass is going to fall off right
dear.
now. So, Nadia came out with Muriel?
Yes.
So whatever this boom boom thing has happened, like, did she just walk by? Like, she was really just, like, single-minded, didn't notice anything unusual,
The thing
potentially.
is-
Like, it depends on what it is. I'm just, like,
I imagine it was something just like happening that was
very
like,
immediate.
yeah, that was unperceivable. But like the fact that they could just
The lack
walk
of
out
perception was
through
strong.
everyone without being stopped, interrupted, perceived.
Especially when they're going
Having
to
people going,
yodel.
Ah, my good countess!
The shrimp!
I was gonna say the shrimp market. Ah, who's that brute with you? He's probably able to give me cheaper shrimp.
Give me cheaper shrimp!
You look like a good, solid, strapping young man.
Shrimp man?
I bet you fish well.
Muriel, how do you know my gender?
I thought everyone knew everyone's gender. Good.
Can't you tell?
I thought your gender was shrimp man.
The tea keep, the shrimp man.
Wait, if it's a tea keep, it's a shrimp keep.
It's a shrimp keep. Him and his little farm, Muriel. Feeding.
Has one of those things that looks like a cranberry bog, but it's just shrimp.
Oh, I hope he doesn't actually do the way that I hear they do shrimp farming.
Oh,
That would be really horrible.
yeah. Let's
Let's not talk
But
about
if
that
you
right
do,
now.
if you do want to look into shrimp farming practices, a lot of it is not humane, as you may have guessed.
Yeah.
What exactly? Please stop calling Muriel Shrimp Man. Is happening?
No, he's a shrimp keep.
he's
clearly the shrimp keep.
I say, and he's not. He's supporting the shrimp keep by, handling all those big, heavy nets.
Buckets and nets.
And, oars.
Get down here, dear. I want to feel your muscles.
Or whatever else it is fishermen do.
Yes.
He's clearly doing all of it.
Manly fishing.
Yes, he is the brute squad.
You are the brute squad. Oh, milady! We're not sure. Everything just started falling apart all at once.
Everything.
Whoever ruined this party is in for an ass-kicking. We worked way too hard setting this all up.
What does falling apart all at once mean? That's a super vague term.
That's what I was going to say. What? Is the building coming down? Is something... Natia laughs and places a hand on Borgia's shoulder.
Ha! I love you, head... I love your head servant. I can't find your accent. Motherfucker.
Dia?
Dia. You should give her a raise. Or better yet, a promotion. What's above head servant? Except she's not head servant, she's a handmaiden. So, you know, you have
we have actual, like, canon confirmation, though, that she is a head servant. Or the head servant. Wait
a second.
What?
You can't ever misgender anyone because you inherently know their gender in the depths of your soul once you see them. But you can misjob them.
Ooh. But either that or, again, she actually is the head servant.
Which is what we thought all along.
We did.
Wait, is handmaiden and head servant
the same thing?
Or does she have two titles and does both jobs?
Oh, that would suck ass.
Exhausted. Yeah. What is she? Never sleeping, lives on caffeine.
I mean, the
reason I seem a little high-strung is because... What?
No, I mean, I think Nadia did mention she's my hand servant. Like, there was actually, or handmaiden. Yeah, there were.
Over, because we both thought head servant.
Yeah, I'm like, she seems more like a head servant. Mm-hmm. Like, that doesn't make any sense.
It's okay. A promotion. But yes, she and I were just chatting, and then suddenly, everything was on fire. Everything's falling apart. Everything was on fire.
All of it.
The one person there, I am still...
Corazon, be specific. What's on fire?
Hello,
everything
still on fire.
It's still on fire. Muriel, deeply soaking wet. Everybody else actually pretty fine.
Person runs up, throws the bucket.
Another bucket.
95% of it hits Muriel. Gentle spray on everyone else.
The splash zone. Is it me, younger? Needs more splash.
Not splashy enough.
Not splashy enough. Everything on fire.
Everything was on fire. Could I maybe stop being on fire?
Muriel leans over, rinses out his hair, like
squeezes his hair over them.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, that's much better. Falls over then, because they've been on fire so long.
Right? Oh, the tension is released.
Unfortunately, that's all we know.
Corazon, everything... Specific. What is everything?
All we know is everything was on fire and everything fell apart.
Or is falling apart. What does that mean?
We are standing in a hallway that is doing neither of those things, so what is everything? When you say everything...
Are you talking about the woman over here? Or this person over here?
No, everything. This one person. I'm from the family, everything. And see, I am on fire, and I've also lost all of my entire costumery. On fire and falling apart, it's me.
You should stop being naked.
Yes.
Bodies were made to be adorned.
That's all we know. Wonderful. This is just what I needed.
To have water all over you? Nadia rubs at her temple and then looks around at all of us. Calculation in her eyes. Sorry, I just laughed because Nadia rubs at her temple.
Just one.
I was just, no. A temple.
A temple.
I was only like a building.
A building.
She reaches over, grabs like a pillar, rubs the temple.
Nadia pulls out a little... Okay, but she makes all those cool little curios and those, like, clockwork things.
She has a little temple. Oh, she has a squishy temple. So she rubs a stressed temple.
Okay, like, you know those worry stones? It's a worry temple.
It's a worry.
Okay, that's amazing.
I love it.
Just Corazon has given it to her. She just reaches down into the folds of her, dress, pulls it out, rubs gently. It's her temple. I will calm down. I'll stop rubbing my head all the time. Instead, rub the worry temple.
Yep.
Corazon,
family guardian or something.
I have tons of charms. Many. I've made one to help you focus. It feels like a break when you rub it.
It's just for you. It'll feel like you spent 250 coins on it.
Every time you gently, rub it with your fingers, it will feel like you've spent your premium currency. It will be extremely relaxing.
I would love that. Okay, calculation in her eyes.
Next question. Are we genuinely confirming at this point that the entirety of the whole castle, all the rooms, all the floors, all the everything stopped screaming and running about?
Yes.
Because there's nothing in the distance. Other partygoers are still panicking. This hallway is fine.
Like I said, they all go silent. Everyone went dead quiet.
How did you do that?
I can see the moment she formulates a plan. Ping! She becomes an anime character.
Light bulb. Boing!
Oh.
Okay, that's it.
Corazon somewhere, like, has, like, a little thing on her, so, like, so they can tell
Right.
when she gets ideas.
Right.
Going, oh, I should be worried about that.
Right. Valerius.
I'm here too, apparently.
Just so
Yes.
you know, I also ran back to the palace with everyone else.
For reasons.
For reasons.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Reason. Yeah.
Reason.
Yes.
What?
I'm here too. Excuse me, Muriel. Portia notices him and nearly jumps out of her shoes. Portia, it's a good thing I'm wearing flats.
And also,
How the hell do I jump out of these? I make sure they're tied on nice and tight. I wouldn't be a Dvorak if I didn't fucking tie my shoes really tight. Don't you understand that's exactly how that works?
I'd have boots up to my thighs.
If I was a real Dvorak. No.
See, the thing is you can't tell, but they are boots up to my thighs. Hikes a dress up. Ha-ha!
Do, 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 do. All right. Out of her shoes. I did tap, thank you. Milady, what's he doing here?
Isn't he under house arrest?
How dare you show your face here after what you did to Milady? Face up! Let's go!
I still want to know why Portia doesn't have a masquerade outfit, only a mask.
I'm disappointed about it too.
I
Also,
keep being frustrated.
we're in an emergency and this is what you want to do. You sound more like your brother and I find that to be disappointing.
Also, it's I don't know, I'm just still having every single person,
In the
even the one who was
entire
on
castle.
fire, and also the entire castle, all go silent, and none of them interact. They all just listen to you guys talking.
Yes.
None interrupt, none need anything, none decide to resume walking or leaving or screaming or going, well, they're not solving this. They all just stand there as a giant mob and listen.
They're all frozen.
Frozen.
In place, you know how they start movies where
I
all
say-
the actors are all frozen on stage?
Natikwa actually used magic and just froze everyone.
Corazon, you said you couldn't do magic.
What?
Why is Nadia...
When did I say that? When did I say that? I don't think I said... We only just met. You have no idea what I can do.
No, not you, Nadia.
Oh, it was...
Because
me.
of...
Right. Because the Natikwa was the one that yelled at everyone over everything,
yeah.
so yeah.
But,
All
like,
right.
so Corazon going, like, how do you not... This explains why you know so much magic.
Because, clearly one of your sisters...
This is
You just picked
incredibly
it up
fucking magical.
passively.
Yeah, you know,
Right.
passively, in the way that all prodigies do, flawlessly,
Like
without
myself.
question.
With no teaching at all. Yes, just like me.
Peace, let's go!
Perfect.
Nadia hides a small smile behind her hand as the disaster continues to
Not happen.
escalate. And a fake cough.
All right, Portia.
It's all right.
It's all right. I've already given him a talking to. A stern talking to.
Quietly takes out a whip. Smack.
I say,
Stern talking to.
looks at
Smack.
just staring at Portia. A stern talking to. Sounds like you're going to give her a stern talking. Woo! He's here to help. On to Valerius.
He's like, what? Checking in with now? There's a threat in her voice.
He agreed to help. He ran all the way to the palace with
He's
you.
with you!
Carrying
his daughter!
I said, carrying his goblet of wine.
That is probably just water now,
The
I
whole
think, because
way.
we haven't talked about it.
Or
Something. It's
oh my
clear
God.
wine.
Imagine him climbing out of the fountain glass filled with water from the fountain. Him habitually tries to take a drink, fountain water.
Leaves, spew, and no, flower petals, because clearly it's a masquerade. Him scrapes it off his tongue. Just everywhere. He's like, it's like I have Hanahaki disease. What's going on?
Okay, but also him, disgusted and frustrated with some shit, needs to calm down, chugs a whole bunch of the wine, and if it's not wine, and just turns to someone and spits everywhere. It's the person on fire.
Yeah. He says, Muriel.
Turns to the left, spits all over them, and goes out steaming immediately. And the flower petals rain down and sparkles.
And they look glorious.
Oh,
wow. And then they follow. There's a threat in her voice. I'd love to do nothing more than help. Countess, not to do nothing more than... What?
Why
are you threatening me?
didn't I already agree to do this?
I'm not that kind of person. Actually, I actually do feel like Valerius really would. I said I was going to help, and now you're shitting on me again.
That's what I was
in front
having
of
going.
people.
I don't feel like he's the sort of person that would go back on his word.
I don't think so either.
Especially given I could be taking over things and doing stuff, and I have been trying to keep things in order. Like, he's snobby. He's not, like, a liar?
Yeah.
I haven't got that impression from him.
No, I haven't either. That's
No.
actually, like I said, it's very...
He also never has come across as sus, like everyone else.
Yeah.
Just, he's bitchy and dismissive.
Well, and also going, I'm doing what I need to do. Fuck off.
Still want to see him with his hair down.
Me too.
So bad. On my list.
Help, Countess.
Excellent. Go rouse the guards and have them put out those fires. I'm sorry, I can't help it.
Go arouse the guards. Valerius, what do you want me to do? Dress in drag and do the hula?
Okay, question.
What?
Rousing the guards doesn't sound like rounding up the guards. It sounds like it's nighttime, wake them. This is the middle of a party, everyone would be awake.
Yeah, I know.
All of them would be on the clock
Also,
working.
they would totally...
They should also already be doing some of this?
Also, if Nadia's sisters are so competent, excuse me, and Nadia has already asked them to help, I think they would already be doing that.
Or something.
Going and directing guards and directing
Or directing
people.
servants, perhaps? The staff?
Like, just directing people in general, whether it's staff or whether it's the partygoers.
Right.
Like,
it's fine.
what is going on? Nadia was terrified of how competent her sisters were, and now it's like the other ones don't exist?
Go rouse the guards into putting out these fires. You're good at berating people, are you not? Why would you want him to berate your guards? Your personal guards. The guards that
Who
work
are
for you.
already actively out here.
And
Based on everything okay, I'm fine.
They work at this party. Why the hell? One, you're mocking Valerius, but two, that disrespects your guards. You work for me now, right? You're going to play nice, aren't you? Won't you do good? And then going, you're really good at being...
You're being a bitch, right?
And you're going to go be a bitch to my guards, right?
Right?
Why wouldn't you tell him not to do that?
What? Valerius gives us a wry, but rather sincere smile.
I'll go be horrible. I'll be a bad boss.
Why?
Why would you want to do that, Nadia?
That's not funny.
That's terrible. Also going, you're going to play nice, aren't you? But not to people that are under me?
It's fine. This whole thing, I think, is either, not really thought out very well or just kind of silly.
It's just supposed to be funny.
Yeah.
I'm mocking you.
Yeah.
And I'm not thinking of the guards as people, as far as the writer's perspective.
Yes. If you'll excuse me, then.
Huh.
He turns to leave.
Portia, go with him, will you? If he tries anything, well, you know what to do. What?
I don't understand this. I've got really just
So...
I've got Corazon going, we were there with the Hierophant, everything was confirmed, I'm going to trust someone, and if they break it again, I'm just gonna fucking kill you.
So I'm not trusting you, actually. Because generally... I will give you my trust again. No, what I will do is I will gently lead you around on a leash. That's not trusting someone.
No, it's not. It was also you sort of berating this person, making fun of them, and then and
then go watch him?
What?
Also, why would you have him do it? Portia could do it herself.
Well, I'm also just you don't need to berate your guards. The whole point of go get the guards is stupid. The guards are already there.
They should be everywhere, all over the party.
I'm sorry.
Go rally the guards, maybe? That's what they meant by rouse?
Oh, maybe? But that seems weird. Because the guards should already be rallied, trying to organize either themselves or, again, like I said...
Not if there's no head guard at all.
That seems weird.
Not if there's no lead guards of any kind.
We basically killed the head guard. They were working with Vlastimil or something.
Or, we don't believe in head guards. Remember, Nadia is directly in charge of everyone. There is no chain of command. Everyone is immediately under her.
What?
In all positions. If somebody needs to do something in the kitchen, they come straight to Nadia. If somebody needs to do something in the garden, they come straight to Nadia.
Because there's no head chef, there's no head gardener, there's no head anything. Actually, that was previously established basically by the canon, considering the fact that apparently every single person with a little itty-bitty tiny problem all came to her when they were trying to set up this party.
Again, and
so
no one else.
delinquent as that sounds, and bizarre as that sounds, they really are just harass... Oh, this is goofy.
She really did structure all power to have... Every employee is immediately under me. There is no structure. There is no team leads. There is no under supervisors. There are no anything. Just you have a job and I am your boss.
Yeah.
You know how that would work in a castle this big? That'd be insane. Going, I don't know what to do here.
No wonder she's tired. They keep her up all the time. Even,
Also,
before she remembers.
Unless I tell this person to train that person, since that person's immediately under me, they come to me for all their job questions.
And all their job training, apparently.
And anything else.
Wow.
And then I tell Portia to fix it. But they can't come to Portia because she's not in charge of them.
Right, even though she's also the head sir. I'm fine.
You know what to do.
Portia grins and cracks her knuckles. I am not entertained by this. This seems excessive.
This also seems like really
With pleasure, milady.
I've told him to go be an asshole to my guards, because that's how you're going to lead them, I've implied. And he's been like, I'll do that. And then I've just told you to be an asshole to him. And you're like, yep, sounds good.
Watch him.
And both of you are like, I've got a mischievous smile if I'm going to go be an asshole. I guess. I still love Portia's voice. She's adorable.
She follows after him.
There's one more problem.
One
other problem. Dia?
Dia?
Dia? The castle is still on fire. Oh, you're solving the fire. Sorry. With their typical terrible timing, our parents arrived half an hour ago.
So what's exploding?
Of course they did. Where are they now? We don't want to find out how
What's going on?
Everything fell apart and everything
Everything's
caught on fire.
Water?
And also, we're not going to get out of the Everything's on Fire palace.
Where everybody is still frozen around us and just looking at us.
And watching this exchange.
And
had been a panicking mob a moment ago.
Yep. It's fine. It's fine.
We're going to walk into the burning palace further and all about it, because the guards will take care of it in a minute. This is the coffee shop. This is fine.
This is what we do.
This is fine.
Mm-hmm.
They mentioned they were going to find Nafisa before all this chaos started. She's out in the gardens near the gazebos. I imagine they're there too, especially if they don't want to be inside the burning and falling apart palace.
Why does this matter right now? We have an emergency going on. Supposedly everything's falling apart and everything's on fire.
Because if you send one person to go tell the guards to put out the fires, it's all solved.
Taken care of.
Period.
I don't want to know damages. I don't want to know what's going on.
I don't want to know what started it or what happened.
Yeah.
Suddenly everything. How did that happen? Where was the epicenter? Nothing.
All right.
It's okay. The MC gets along great with Nadia. She's also incurious. Doesn't care what happened.
It's okay. I'm gonna hurt all day.
Then, I suppose we'd better go get them before things get worse.
We'll make sure that they are safe. It sounds like they might be safe, and they probably have their own personal guard with them, because that just seems reasonable. Nadia?
No, I don't think they bring entourages. Pretty sure they count on my
Your
hospitality for that.
sister brought an entourage, and so did your other sisters bring an entourage. Why would your beloved parents not bring an entourage?
Oh, I forgot about that. I assume their entourage is enjoying the revels of the party. Like all of my people that aren't working are. I love it when in every fantasy ever where they go, absolutely everyone is invited to the party, no matter their station. And then you have servants there going, are they invited?
You're invited to work for me!
To work at the highest point. Honestly, okay, but it would be amazing. Someone going, and here's our version of Cinderella. And it's such a big party that they borrow everyone else's servants in the kingdom. So Cinderella is literally on staff as a servant in the palace, and that's how she attends the ball.
That would be really interesting, actually.
I hate story writing.
No, you despise it. Anyway, let's keep going.
Before things get worse, here is the plan. Corazon and I will retrieve my parents, for a reason, because I need to be a hostess, I assume.
IDK.
Astra, Muriel, oh yeah, they're here too. Can you two search for the cause of the chaos? Oh look, we do have.
Astra! I will speak for both of us. Punk!
Yeah, you will, because Muriel just doesn't want to be here.
Muriel hates life.
Muriel?
I can't believe, honestly, he doesn't seem, he just really, just whatever it is. He seems less, avoidy in this one, which is really interesting, because, in Rumor and Julian's route, he was really I don't want to be involved.
Bye.
But it's Astra somehow in this route actually has, quote, more control of him, and I hate saying that, but basically more influence over him to make him do shit or go along with him, which is really interesting, and I don't understand then why there was such a kerfuffle in Julian's route.
Different day of the week.
Right. Of course.
Less agreeable towards Julian than Nadia.
Yeah, but Julian didn't really fucking try to talk to him.
But Nadia was one of his oppressors. This is fine.
Right.
It's fine.
I'm fine.
He's agreeable because he's afraid of being oppressed again. Let's not go there. It's dark.
I mean, yes.
The chaos!
The chaos!
Excuse me! Segue! The cause of the chaos!
Alright, chaos cause. We own it, Nadia. I'll keep in touch if we find anything. Corazon. How?
How?
Just stop! How?
Do you
How have you guys been talking this whole fucking time?
Leans in very closely. Asra, my dear master, my teacher, would you kindly tell
My
me
fucking mentor who has a
how
habit of running away.
are you talking
Fucking
to Nadia
Nadia.
from a distance? I need to
Oh,
know. I'm not picking it up like a small sponge anymore.
You dingus. Keep in touch. Okay.
I'm sorry. It's amazing. Keep in touch. I will. Don't know how, but I will.
Bye-bye.
If you think it'll help.
Well, we'll have to find out how it helps in the next one.
If it helps in the next one.
At all.
It's fine. Also, someone somewhere. Well, now that I'm here and just listening to you all manage problems, and I appreciate the leadership, why is that giant brute wearing disgusting animal skins? Is it a costume? Is he a performer? We're sending him to investigate things. Wait, are you the head guard? Dear, you have to know.
Corazon, look at me.
Huh? Yes?
What were you talking about?
What? Oh, I don't... Are the buildings on fire?
Oh, thank you. Could
Yes.
you tell me about it? Let's go this way.
Excellent.
Anyway, so what? Thank you very much, everybody, for joining us. If you like what we do, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, share our videos, interact with them, please. It actually helps us a lot in regards to YouTube algorithm. Please also feel free to go check out our Ko-Fi, Patreon, and our Twitch.
We do love seeing people over there.
Yes, it's been great fun. We have links in the description down below. We'd love to see you there as well. And I have been Scandal.
And I have been Lies.
And it was great playing with you. Bye-bye!